Welcome, 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 everybody. Okay, how's everybody doing today? Y'all, it's been a long weekend, hasn't it? Has been a long, long weekend. Okay, y'all, I am go over here to our YouTube side and try to get everything set up on this end. In a minute. Okay. Okay. Tonight, what I'm going to do is, y'all, I'm going to take all these containers and we're going to make a little sauce out of all this stuff. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and all of this stuff. And I don't want to throw away any of this stuff. Um, there's no sense if a container's got a little bit in it. A lot of people they automatically throw it in the trash. And I don't do that. When my sauces start getting low, I usually add a little bit of vinegar in them and I pour them in another container. Like I have these containers that I usually keep one empty and I just keep adding the sauce in it and set it to the side. Okay, now this one's full. Okay, I just filled this one up just a few days ago. But now we've got all of these sauces and stuff, and there's little bits and pieces of this and that, a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's, a little bit of Taco Bell sauce, and I've got some coconut amino here, and I've got my rice wine vinegar, and I've got some sesame oil. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all this stuff together, okay? And we're going to make us a little bit of sauce. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to consolidate as much of this as I can into one container, okay? And get out as much of the goodies as I can get out into one big container, okay? And now that is a teriyaki sauce. My son likes teriyaki sauce, so I'm going to use that. And he likes buying Sweet Baby Ray's, so I'm going to get as much as I can out of all those. Now this is liquid smoke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some liquid smoke in this container and some rice wine vinegar. Okay? And I'm going to shake it up. All right? Shake it up just like that. And then I'm just going to go from one container to the next and try to get out as much of the yummy goodiness as I can out of each bottle. Okay? Get it out by shaking it up. Okay? And I know to a lot of people this seems really silly, but y'all, we throw away so much stuff. Hey, Echo, how are you doing, baby? Hey, Cherry Blair, how are you doing, dear? Y'all, we throw away so much in little bottles and stuff, and we throw away good glass bottles all the time that can be reused. into reused and something done with those containers. Where's my little lid to that? Okay, it's right here. Now, like this little PF Chang bottle that I've got in my hand right here, and this Taco Bell jar, I'm going to save those. I will save them, and I'll take the lid up, the label off, and all that. Let me put a little bit of this vinegar in this bottle and get some more of that out of it. Okay. Now see how much of that yummy goodness goodness that was left in that bottle. Okay. Now, I've got it in this ketchup container right here, and I'm going to just shake and shake and get as much of this as I can out. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how much we can get out of this container right here. Whoops. Well, that was a lot. Y'all, that filled up that container right there. Filled it all the way slap to the top. And you can use this as a marinating sauce or anything, okay? Now think about it. All I did was I emptied these. I added a little bit of liquid smoke and a little bit of rice wine vinegar. And now I've got a bottle, a whole bottle, that I can use as a marinade sauce. From a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay? Now, I'm going to choose the smallest bottle to put the rest of this in. This little bit I got left in here. And I'll use that first. Okay? So we got a lot. From that little bit of this and a little bit of that. And like I told you, I'm going to clean those out. And we will be using them as a marinade. Okay? Hello, Miss Anita. Hi, Cherry. How's everybody doing tonight? You put me glasses on. Hey, Tin Man, how are you? Good evening. Okay, y'all see that? That almost filled that right back up. So, we have got sauce galore now. Okay? And of course, I need to take that label off so people don't believe it's really Taco Bell sauce. Okay? And everybody in my house usually knows if the label's not on, it's marinating sauce. So that's pretty good. Okay, y'all. Now, I didn't add any soy sauce, or not soy sauce, but I didn't add any coconut aminos in that or any sesame oil. I just added a little bit of liquid smoke and vinegar. Okay? So it will be vinegar based as far as mine, but y'all can use anything you want. So 2 containers, see that? So now I have plenty of marinade. So the point is, y'all, you do not have to go spend a bunch of money on marinades. You can literally go in your cabinet. I bet you most people can go in their cabinets and make them a nice little marinade out of stuff that they already have in their cabinets. Okay? So, okay, y'all. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to make some egg roll wrappers. All right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay? Two cups of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to put it right here on my counter. Okay? Because I've already cleaned this off. Okay? 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay? And we're going to use about a half a teaspoon of salt. Pour that right in there. Okay? I'm going to take me a fork and I'm just going to mix it up. All right? Get that salt all mixed in there. All right? Now, if you don't have all-purpose flour, now this is all-purpose unbleached flour, okay? This is made straight from just plain old wheat berries that does not have any preservatives or anything that most flour usually has in it, okay? All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 egg and we're going to put it in a 1/4 cup of water. Okay? So, let me get my half cup here and I'm going to put it right over here and get a half cup of water. There you go. Well, a 1/4 cup of water. Okay? And I'm going to mix it up. All right? And you just want to mix it up just like that with your egg. Okay? Just mix it up. And then you're going to want to make a well in the center of your flour, okay? Try to bring your flour together. Like I said, make a well in the center of it. And just start adding your flour. Oh, don't do what I just did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't do what I just did and mess up and do it too fast. Like you're crazy. See, now I got to add some more flour. Okay? That's how you're supposed to do it, y'all. See, if you get in a rush, that's what happens. So, don't get in a rush like I did. Because you have egg wash all over your counter. Okay? Ooh. Okay. But mix it together. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get the sticky stuff off. All right. Now you're going to mix it and try to make a ball. All right. Once you get all that mixed together, just get your hands in there. All right. And start bringing everything together. Okay. Just bring it all together. And if it feels like it's too dry, what you'll do is you'll add just a little bit more water, okay? Just a little bit at a time, okay? Because every climate is different, so sometimes depending on how your weather is and stuff and your humidity in the air, your flour might, your stuff might be a little bit dry. So we're going to add a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water to this. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody good? Y'all see I just added a little bit of water. Okay? Okay. Try to get all those little pieces of dough right there. Get them in your little dough ball. Okay? Get them in your dough ball. Okay. Y'all, if it keeps trying to flake up like mine is, it means it is way too dry. So you're going to have to add you a little bit more water. Okay? You have to add you some more water. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep adding us just a little bit of water. Okay? I'm just going to try to get all mine together as good as I can. All right? And you do your dough until it gets sort of elasticy, y'all. See how it's starting to do like that? That's what you want. Okay? This needs to be elasticy. But you want to get all those little pieces smushed in there together. So try to do it like that and turn it in. Turn it in on itself, okay? Y'all see that? There you go. Just a little bit more. Needs a little bit more water. Just a little bit. Okay. I just put a little bit too much water, but that's okay. You just add more of that flour in there. Okay.
So many different ways to get the sample of it. Sample on Highway 1, but anyway, I found out it was easy to go, say 7476, even though it's a little bit slower.
So, let's get all this up. Try to put it in there. Now, I just made a mess. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all. It is just about done. Now we got our nice little round ball here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a container and I'm going to let it rise. I'm going to cover it up and let it rise for about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? So put it in there. Put a little cloth over it and let it rise. While I'm letting it rise, I'm going to clean up my mess and work on something else. Is everybody doing good tonight? Okay, y'all. See, I didn't have too much waste. There's about that much flour that I wasted. Okay? So, not a lot. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, gotta wash my hands off. Okay, y'all, I've got to find my pastry cutter. I don't know what it is it? I found it. Found it. Okay, y'all. It's really important you keep your surfaces clean. When you get them messy, go ahead and get them clean. And of course, I always clean your dishes as you go, so you don't get a big old mess. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing good? It's kind of hot in my kitchen right now. I think I might have to get my hubby to bring me a fan. Is it hot where y'all were at, or is it pretty cool? No, you don't put the dough in the refrigerator. You need to leave it in a warm spot and let it rise for about 30 minutes. Okay? It's been there for about 5, so we're going to put it on 25 minutes and let it rise. Okay? Okay, y'all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some chicken and shred it up. I'm going to shred some chicken up in here. And I'm going to put some peppers and onions in this little crock pot. And we're going to make us a little chicken dip. My nephew's wife taught me how to make a chicken dip a couple years ago. And y'all, I have tweaked it and made it the way my family will eat it. So that's what we're going to work on right now. Okay? We're going to take this chicken. We're going to shred it up. Right here, we're going to shred it up, y'all.
somebody go, and she playing the thing. Yeah.
And
What she said, and somebody stole this backyard.
right here we're gonna shred it up.
She playing the thing. She said, you know, Mark with a lot of pink paint. So I figured a man won't want to pull that high, but she found it.
There we go.
She knew how to look at people.
So we're gonna just put it in this crock pot and watch it. Watch what happens. It don't take much, y'all. I probably shouldn't have even thought out this other chicken breast because I don't really think I need but one. But, well, that's all right. We can, yeah, I'll still use it. Hey, Remote. How was the game, buddy? Let me put my glasses back on. Oops. I know, Remote. You were at 100 when I left. I kept switching back and forth, and it was already up to like, I can't remember, in the hundreds when I went back the last time, baby. Remote, maybe you need to do that a little bit more often, baby. Your team did win. Congratulations, honey. Remote, that's a good little thing for you to do, maybe. As long as it don't interfere with worship, for you. You know what I'm saying? I know you wouldn't let it interfere, but I'm just saying. Of course, baby. I told you I'd go and support as much as I could. And I was flipping through all different kinds of channels today, trying to support everybody as much as I could. That's what I did. You're right. I bet you did get good feedback. Okay, y'all. Those were 2 small chicken breasts. See? Now you shred it up and put it in your little crock pot, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw some random cheese in there. That's about 3 ounces of some taco blend cheese. And I'm going to throw in about 5 ounces of cream cheese. Throw that in there. Okay. Yeah, I would prefer to hear your voice over those announcers too, in my opinion. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm going to go and put that in the crock pot right here and turn it on. And then I'll start cutting up the peppers and add the peppers into it as I go, okay? And I'm going to go and put it on high. All right. Now, let me get a red pepper and a green pepper. All right. These have already been washed. Okay.
44 bags of 90 the barrel. I don't know how long it was. And I said, man, what you got to set 44 bags? She said, how y'all doing? I said, we're doing good. Thank you.
Okay, y'all.
And I picked on them. I said, that's good. No, she ain't good.
Okay, y'all.
I mean,
I'm going to put this little top in my bag that I saved a little scraps to make my y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess I won't put it in there either. Huh. Okay, well. Can't find it, y'all. I've said it somewhere. But anyway. We're going to cut up our little peppers.
Well, I was thinking about shit. I mean, me like an idiot.
And I got some banana peppers in the refrigerator I'm going to throw in there. And if you have any green chilies, like a little can of green chilies or anything like that, you can throw those in there. But at the present moment, I am completely out of green chilies. Yep. And I've already got plenty of seeds that I've saved. So what I'll probably do, well, I can dry some more. But ow. Ooh. I didn't cut myself. Is I'll probably just putting them in seed blend for like pepper sauce and stuff. Like dehydrate them out. Because bell peppers, their seeds actually do have a good flavor in pepper blend. You know? Okay, just y'all cut your peppers up in little chunks. You can make them as small as you want. But I try to leave mine a little bit chunky so it'll have a pretty color. Okay? Because I like to make this for a dip. And I also like to use it to put in burritos and stuff. Like, you know, whenever you're going to do a cheese sauce or something, you can actually...
Michael was a good boy, but he was, the girls that he got up with were crazy. They were.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Man. Remote. Are you serious, baby? Oh, you're not monetized, so it don't matter, does it? Well, I guess you ain't got too much to worry about then, do you, baby? Oh. Well, maybe you'll be all right, Remote. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna put some banana peppers in this as well. And I won't put a lot. I'll cut up a few, y'all. That don't look like too much, does it? I don't think that looks like too much. And I did watch a lady that put a can of cream of celery in hers. But yeah, I don't want to deal with the sodium from cream of anythings, okay? I really don't. Okay, so now we're going to put that in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of Greek yogurt in this that I've got in a sour cream container. It's not sour cream, y'all. It's Greek yogurt. Oh, yeah, it's strong. Ooh. But anyway, put some Greek yogurt in there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We just spilled some of it. Oh, man, I spilled it on the counter and the floor. Y'all, I'm getting sloppy tonight.
I was scared to.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wash my stuff off here. Try to keep my area clean now. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do avoid. Yeah, yeah, I do. I mean, I have some canned food, but me or my sister, we don't like using a bunch of canned stuff. We try to make as much as we can homemade.
That's something that, I'm not gonna tell you this. Now, somebody comes and not like that.
Matter of fact, she just got rid of a whole bunch of stuff in her house out of her pantry to, downgrade her pantry stuff. She got rid of a lot of canned stuff. Oh, yeah, refined foods in cans. Well, of course. You don't want that mess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We got the stuff in the little crock pot there. Y'all, that's coffee on my little thing right there. Okay.
That scatter gun goes. That was.
I am going to try to find me
funny,
some
but, I mean,
uh
please,
ranch season. Do I have any ranch seasoning left?
somebody come out, and I didn't grab it. Or good too. I said, I'm gonna do what I gotta do with them.
Trying to see if I got ranch seasoning left. Do not know.
Well, that makes no sense. I said, so you kill somebody.
Let's see. We'll see what we got left here.
I said,
Okay, yes I do. I have some.
That try to kill them, and they knew they were killing somebody responsible husband.
Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of ranch. Yeah,
I said, even that, I said, it's biblical, but
yeah, the cans are lined in forever chemicals.
it's all
We're gonna put some,
psychological.
about a tablespoon of ranch seasoning in that, and we're gonna add about a teaspoon of, or more, just saying, of garlic powder in that. Okay. And I'm gonna put, y'all, a drizzle of honey, just a little bit. Okay. And I am not stirring up anything. I'm just going to smush that down in there. I'm not going to stir it up yet. Okay.
I'll put some.
And I'm going to put the lid on it.
And I'll put a lot of good stuff.
Okay.
Anything.
I'm going to put my honey back.
like that, there's always gonna be somebody
Because if I don't, I'd be trying to eat my honey up, y'all.
that relative is all good or not. You wanna say,
Be trying to eat it up. Oh my goodness.
that's exactly right, and I was thinking.
You put this lid back on this water.
You are perfect, man, ain't nobody perfect, but he's doing his job when they send him where. When they send him to do his job, he
Yeah, that's right, remote. That is exactly right. Okay, y'all, now I've got to get out my stuff to make my lumpia stuffing. Let's see here. Where did I put it at? Okay, here we go.
just look.
Now, the other day, y'all, on a video, y'all saw me make egg rolls. Well, I was making a lumpia, but I ended up making them into egg rolls. And I said I would take this little container and mix some other vegetables in it and stretch it out, which is what I'm doing tonight. Okay? So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take, well, that's probably too much. I don't know. We'll just go and cut it up. Okay? This was the stir fry that I made that night. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting that stir fry up in smaller pieces, y'all.
Don't take your money.
I don't know if I'll be able to do this too small. I might have to use my food chopper, but I'm trying to avoid using that. Now, I don't really want to be pulling out stuff and using electricity when I can try to chop it up into little pieces myself. You know? I mean, y'all can do it how you want to do it, but this is the way I want to do it. And all this is some leftover stir-fry mix, which is literally just cabbage, onions, a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of broccoli stem, and just, yeah, it's working. Just chop it up into little pieces, okay? And we're going to use this as a filling to go inside of our egg rolls, okay? Okay, okay. Well, remote, I mean, I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to cook, baby. We try to all stay away from the plastics and stuff as much as possible, remote. Okay, y'all. Now we're going to add that mixture we had that's got the sausage in it. You know, the ground beef I turned into sausage. We're going to add that in there and mix it together, okay? Oh, okay. Y'all see you want to mix it together. All right. Get it all mixed together as good as you can. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in I'll put it back in this bowl right here. I'll transfer this and change this to a smaller container. Yeah, it'll fit right in there. Okay. I'm just going to put that back in that bowl right there. Okay. Let me chop this up. Small little piece. Okay. And that is going to be our mixture to go in our egg roll. Okay, y'all see you got a lot of mixture for your egg roll right there. All right. Y'all, this little thing I have has soap in it, so my dishes are getting clean with soap, okay? So don't think I'm sitting here just washing dishes with no soap. Okay? Yeah, we don't use nonstick or Teflon. I use cast iron. And I do have some stainless steel, but I have no Teflon coated anything. No Teflon coated stuff. Not in my house. Yeah, we don't do that stuff remote. No, we don't need makeup. That's right. God gave us all natural beauty. Yeah, that's right. Stainless and cast iron. That's what we like. Yeah, remote. You don't need makeup either, honey. Just saying. You really don't. You do not need makeup. No, no, sir, you don't. Oh my goodness, y'all. It got hot in here. Kenneth Ray, will you do me a favor, baby? Will you please go get that small fan out of the bedroom for me, honey?
Where's that?
It's on my side of the bed.
Pan or fan?
Fan.
Fan.
I'm starting to sweat. That's bad enough for me right there, drinking that mess. But I don't have them every day. I have them once in a blue moon. So, oh, I needed another one of these out of there. What am I thinking, Jim? What am I thinking? Eat another egg. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. No, I have to plug it in. I don't know. What? Oh. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one right there.
Well.
Michael's got everything.
Huh?
Michael's got every boss.
Yeah, I know. Here, you probably shouldn't heat that up. Your food. Well, you want me to just make your pizza later? Okay, I'll just eat the pizza. 8:40. Yeah, 8:40, baby. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Hey, remote said, "Hey, honey." He said, "Hey." He said, "Hey, remote." Okay, y'all. We don't need that, so we're gonna put it back in the refrigerator. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put my avocado oil right in there. Okay. Because I'm getting ready to start rolling out my stuff. Okay. Let me see here. Where's my little? Now, flour your surface before you start rolling your stuff so you don't make a mess, okay? Now let it sit, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it into quarters, okay? All right? All right? So, Okay. Where is my roller? It's right here. Okay, I do not have one of those fancy smancy things to make your dough thin. So we're going to use what we got, folks. We're going to use what we have, which is a rolling pin. Now I can try to use, I was thinking about trying to use this, but I do not know how well this will work. But we can try it, okay? We can try to use our tortilla press. Okay, and just we'll try one and just see. Okay? We'll just see what happens. Okay. Oh, you was trying to sound, yeah, y'all, that ain't working out too well. That's all right. Works really good for me, though. Yeah, that's right. The thinner without breaking the better. That's right. Now, y'all, I have made meat patties with this same recipe. I've made pastry. I've made everything with just literal flour, salt, water, and an egg. So, with the pastry, though, I do put a little bit of sugar in it, okay? Now, this is where I try to, if you got it elasticy, like I showed y'all before you get it too thin, you can do it like this and just stretch it out a little bit, okay? Yep, that's right. Y'all see that? And you can use this to make a pizza dough. We've even made little pizza doughs out of it. We've made naan bread out of it. We've done all kinds of stuff. Okay? Y'all see that? See how it's stretching? But it's starting to want to try to tear on the sides. So we're not going to stretch it too much more. Okay? Right now we're just going to keep rolling. Okay? Yep. That way better. Way. Yeah, remote. A whole lot better. Okay? Now, y'all, I'm going to go on and turn my burner on and let my oil start getting hot. Because before you know it, I will have these rolled out. Okay? I'm just going to set this to the side. Okay? Okay. Okay, you're just going to want to keep on rolling it out. Okay, y'all. Now you can start doing your little stretching. Okay. Try to stretch it a little bit. Just keep on stretching. Okay? Now y'all don't try to stretch it so much that you make holes in it, okay? You don't want to do that. Okay? Do not want to do that. Okay? Y'all, I used to let stuff like this intimidate me. And the more and more them prices came up in the store, the less and less I let it intimidate me. Okay? Now, we're going to go on and cut this and make a few of these so we can show y'all how they'll fry up, okay? And a lot of people say, yours don't look perfect. You know, why aren't you doing it perfect? Well, pause. We're not going to do it perfect. We're just going to do it the best way we can. Okay? So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fold in the sides and tuck and roll. And I need to crack my egg for my egg wash to make my seam close in this, okay? So, this is what we're going to do. You're going to put your egg wash around that seam so it'll close, okay? Now, y'all watch this. All right? Okay. Now, y'all saw everything I put in these, okay? Y'all saw everything I put in them. Okay? Didn't you? Saw everything we put in them. These will end up probably being more like no, I don't look like a cooking factory. I wish I did. Okay, y'all. Now, one thing I'm going to do tonight to show y'all how it turns out is I am going to put some cheese sticks. I'm going to cut them up in strips. And I'm going to put some cheese sticks in a couple of these, okay? So y'all can see what that'll look like, all right? Okay. Now, let me get back to what I was doing with this one. Okay, y'all. There is 3 of them right there. Okay. See? Okay, some of them tried to unfold, but that's my fault. Okay? That is all my fault. Because I did not try to roll them out. I should have tried to roll them out more than what I had them rolled out, okay? But I didn't. And now they're trying to, now I'm trying to roll them out too much because I'm starting to tear them. So, okay, y'all. I am going to attempt to make a small little lumpia from this one piece right here, okay? Let's see if we can stretch it out a little bit more, okay? Yeah, you got to stretch it out a little bit more. Now let's try to put a little bit of filling in it and see if we can get it closed up, okay? Okay. Here's my little dip. Okay. There we go. Let's see if we can dip that in there. See how that turns out. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of filling on it. Okay. Roll the edges up. And we're going to tuck and fold. Now, this is about the size of what a lumpia is. When you get it tucked and folded, just try to shape it a little bit, okay? And throw it in your egg wash. And then put it in your pan, okay? Now, some of these I'm going to try to make a little bit bigger, okay? Okay. 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 Now I'll show you the difference between the big ones and the little ones. Okay. Now, you get a cheese stick out. Okay. You're going to open the cheese stick up. Now I'm going to cut this cheese stick up. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cut it up in pieces about the size a lumpia is going to be. There you go. There's a couple pieces of cheese. Okay. Now, I'll make one and put a little bit of cheese in it. Okay. Okay. Let's take a little bit of the filling, put it in the middle. I'm going to put a piece of cheese right there in the middle of that filling. Close your sides, tuck and roll. Okay? And then put you some egg wash around it. Shape it a little bit. Throw it in your oil. Okay? Same thing right here. I'm going to try to roll this a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I don't have that much patience, I don't think. Okay, y'all. We're gonna need to make me some more egg wash. Need to make some more egg wash, y'all. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Need to crack open another egg for some more egg wash. Wash my hands out real quick. The eggs back out of here so I can crack another one. Okay, yeah. We are going to whisk them up, set it to the side, get our little piece again right here, and go to town. Make it just a little bit bigger, okay? Remember, put your filling on, piece of cheese, then you tuck and roll. Y'all, I got it. That one, I messed up, but we're still going to use it, okay? We're still going to use it, y'all. It's okay. Tried to come open on me. Got a little tear in it, but we're still going to use it. That is perfectly fine. All right. Here we go. Okay, y'all. Who all was in the chat? I see some people, but I don't see any comments in the chat. Yeah, they are kind of picky little things. They sure are. Okay, y'all, put your little, just keep on doing what I showed you. Fold them in on each other. Okay? Tuck it in and roll. Okay? Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. And then put it in your wash. And you might need to shape it again a little bit. Put it in your oil. And usually people that are making these, they have like a little chain of people working together, you know? Well, it's just me, so we're just going to do it old school by ourselves. All right? Okay? Do it old school by ourselves. All right? There you go. Put that in there like that. I didn't close my sides like I was supposed to. Okay. All right. Throw it in our wash. Put it in our pan. Turn our heat down to 2 so we don't burn our oil. Okay, y'all. We have 2 more pieces of dough left. And I'm going to save those for tomorrow. I'm going to roll them out tomorrow. So that is what we're going to make for tonight. Okay? Is that. Now let me find some wrap for this. Okay, y'all, we're going to put our dough in a little baggie. And I'm going to stick it in my refrigerator. Okay? And I will be rolling that out tomorrow. Okay, y'all. There we have it right there. Okay? There's the big ones that I did that broke open. See? And there's the small ones. All right? Yum, yum, yum. So, y'all, you can make it yourself. They might not be the prettiest when you start out, but they will taste good, I promise you. Okay? So, trust and believe you can make it on your own at home. You do not have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money to buy egg roll wrappers and wonton wrappers and pastry shells and all that. You can literally make it at your house with just a little bit of flour, salt, and an egg and some water. So, I told y'all I would do it, and I did it. So, voila, there you go, y'all. Now, let's have some table talk. Put that stuff in the sink. Set that cheese to the side. Clean up my mess, y'all. Because I done made a mess. Let's see how much of a mess I made. And I got flour all over the floor back here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'll sit down in a second, y'all. I got to get this flour up. It'll be the drove me bonkers. I know y'all don't want to see me be driven bonkers. Y'all know I'm already crazy. Look at her. Y'all, them little things so handy dandy. They help you clean up a big old mess. Mm. Okay. You took notes? Oh. Okay, y'all. Y'all, that looks so good. I want one. I have one of these funky dunky ones that broke apart. See how they taste. Mmm. Y'all, that's good. Mmm. Y'all, it's too late. I can't. Mmm. Y'all, that's good. Mmm. Mmm. Y'all, that's so good. Oh, God. Mmm. Why does it have to be so late? Oh, my goodness. You're jealous. I'm jealous because I can't even eat my own food. It's too late. It's too late. Too late for me to eat my own cooking. Now I'm upset, y'all. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, me. Mm. Y'all, I should. I could just eat one. Mmm. Loud. Loudy, loud, 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 loud. Let me be a good girl. Okay. I'm going to be a good girl, y'all. I'm going to put them up in a glass container. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if I just cut the side off of that, I can have that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We made 11, y'all. We made 11. So those two little pieces made 11. So, okay, now I'm going to cut this big light off. Olympia, just a little bit for tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Now I'm back. Now we can have table talk. I can see y'all. I can sit down and talk to y'all now. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. It got dark in here, y'all. No, I can't send it overnight. I ain't got no boomerang. I wish I could, though. I'd send it to you remote. Now look at that little piece. Well, Echo, the good thing about those is they have no preservatives in them, nothing, and it's made with wheat flour. So unbleached wheat flour, mind you. So, I mean, you know how you go to the store and you even the wraps that you get, you look at the back and it's got this endless amount of ingredients. And some of it you can't even pronounce. Well, literally the only thing that's in these is the wheat flour. That's the ingredient that's in the wheat flour is wheat. Period. Just ground wheat. The salt, the egg, and water. And that's it. 4 ingredients. So. Y'all, that was so good. Oh my goodness. No, that's right. It's not rocket scientist. Rocket science. I mean, y'all, I had bought store-bought tortilla wraps for years, thinking, "Oh, I'm eating so much healthier." And for one reason, one day I just started looking at the back of the package, and I said, and it was more out of curiosity of like, okay, well, what's in it, so I can make it, because I had made tortillas before, but I had picked up some that had tomatoes in it, fire roasted tomatoes. And I had got a pack that, or I was going to get a pack that had the tomatoes in it and some that had the spinach in it. Well, needless to say, I didn't purchase those that had the tomato and the spinach in it that day because the ingredients were so long on there and I couldn't name the ingredients. So I said, no, never mind. So I went and got me some spinach and dehydrated it. And I took me some tomato powder that was well, of course, tomato powder is dehydrated. So what I did was I took my original recipe for the tortillas, and I mixed tomato powder in half of it and spinach powder in the other half. And I added some garlic powder and onion powder in each one of them, and a little bit of nutritional yeast. And that is how I made the spinach and the tomato wraps. And the one thing that I did wrong was I put the nutritional yeast in the flour instead of waiting until after I had the flour wraps made and just sprinkling the nutritional yeast on the outside of it to give it that kind of cheddary, zingy flavor, you know. But it was fine. They still tasted good, but they had little holes in them here and there when I was trying to roll them out because the nutritional yeast, the flakes in it, they don't dissolve, So, but it was still good. They were still good, y'all. Well, y'all, I'm coming up on an hour and 30 minutes, and I was trying to keep my lives down to about an hour, so I went over tonight. But it was worth it because y'all got to see the lumpia wrappers being made from start to finish. So, but I'm going to go ahead and end everything. I did not realize I had went over that much. So I will put a picture up of the chicken dip when it gets made. And I'm going to start trying to put recipes on my stuff because I haven't been doing that. And I probably should be doing that. But I'll put up a picture of the chicken dip, and I'll put up a picture later of the egg rolls and everything. That might be what I use for my thumbnail. Okay? But I'm going to go ahead and end the live. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you're here and you're in the background, thank you very much for coming. If you can, on your way out, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed and you're interested in, homesteading or cooking or sharing the gospel or anything, that's what we do here. So you're more than welcome to come back and visitate with us. Thank you very much, and y'all have a blessed night. Take it easy.